Welcome back. I'm NDRPM,
I'm the Curio Hunter.
and this is Unbox the Universe, typically where we unbox trading cards so you don't have to. But this is a special segment, and it's get to know your hosts.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea is that we unbox a little bit about ourselves and things that are important to us. It's a new series that we started. We did it as a segment on a past video. The idea is Curio and I have both hand-selected some things from our own personal collection, whether it be something that's hobby related, something we like to collect, something that we've done that's sentimental or important to us. We want to share it with you as our audience. And so essentially that's what we're here to do today.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind, I will allow you to go first. Is that okay? I went first last time.
Sure.
I'll let you go first this time.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I have brought items from my travels to Vietnam.
Oh.
And this is special to me because my mom is from Vietnam, and so this was the going back to see where that side of the family came from.
Part of your heritage, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And so really enjoyed the trip. Probably my favorite town was Hoi An.
Okay.
And it is known for the lanterns. So like at nighttime, there's all these really vibrant colored lanterns out. You can walk through the city. They stop like vehicle traffic after a certain hour. And so it's very, it's nice and quiet for pedestrians to walk around. It just looks pretty because it's all lit by these lanterns and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's probably my favorite place. But the items that I have brought are, I'm going to say somewhat like pieces of artwork that I saw that I really enjoyed. The first one is called quilling.
Ooh.
And so it's where they take like these little pieces of paper and then they move it, or they attach it to the paper in different patterns or whatever, so that you can kind of see.
Oh yeah. That's beautiful.
You know, and then but it's just, and to think the amount of time that it had to take somebody.
Yeah.
And of course then they're selling it for basically peanuts, in American dollars and stuff. I was just looking back through my notes, and 100,000 at the time, 100,000 Vietnamese dong was like $2.5 US.
Oh wow!
So I mean, like it's one of those things. And then
and just real quick, what was the name of that again? One more time.
It's called quilling.
Quilling. Okay.
Yep. Quilling, quilling paper or filigree paper.
Yeah.
And then another thing about Vietnam is it's got a lot of silk and stuff where they do different things. And so I've got a collection because I couldn't decide, and with the exchange rates, I didn't have to.
Yeah.
Of which ones I liked the most, and so I brought some different like silk pieces of artwork.
Yeah.
And somebody spent some time doing this.
Clearly.
And then and like I said, they look so neat, and it's one of those things that the scenes are what. So I figured if I'm going to get some artwork, it's going to remind me of the trip there.
Yeah.
And so these are just various scenes from around Vietnam. So
now I noticed there's some signatures there in the corner. What's the likelihood that you know any of the artists that had produced any of this?
No idea.
No idea.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's it. And I don't know if someone happens to be watching the video. If you happen to make out an insignia down there and can tag an artist or something and that's seen it, let them know that we think this is beautiful. I am thoroughly impressed with this. Can I take a closer look?
Sure.
Oh my goodness. Like I don't know how much of that you were able to make out, but those are individual threads.
I guess I should probably show the back so that you can kind of see that somebody's taken some material, some cloth, and then kind of folded it over and then done that. So
it's just phenomenal. It's beautiful. Wow.
Yeah. So that is the items that I have brought tonight, and it means something to me because that's like I said, when you're sort of exploring your heritage, and for part of mine to be from basically halfway around the world, it's like never thought I'd get there.
Yeah,
so was lucky enough to have the chance to go there and experience that, to see the rich history. thoroughly enjoyed it. Actually have some relatives still there. Got to meet up with some of them as well. So it was a nice time.
Wow. Well, thank you for sharing that.
Mhm.
Those are amazing. There's clearly craftsmanship in all of it. Um, I can see why they would be so meaningful to you. I am so thankful that you brought them because I appreciate any type of art, especially. I mean, I can look at them and see the meticulous amount of time that someone would have put into it,
Mhm.
and thought and effort, and those are phenomenal.
Well,
Thank
and
you
of
for
course,
sharing it.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming that these are, if you're going by different levels, like these would be probably like the apprentice level.
Oh, sure.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like so
Yeah.
the ones that go for the high dollar amounts are the ones that people would have shipped back
Oh,
home. would be
100%.
the, you
I
know, and
but I don't want to sell it short.
mhm.
Still
No, yeah,
phenomenal.
no, they
Yes.
like whoever did this. I mean, like you're
Yes.
talking hours,
Yeah.
and I could never,
Yeah.
get anywhere near that.
Well,
So,
I was literally sitting here looking at that, and like thinking, like, what if I was to sketch something like that? What would the time, uh, um, that it would take me to produce something like that? I couldn't even fathom that. I assume with experience you get quicker with it, but it's just I love seeing stuff like this. It gets me creative. It gets me thinking, um, and I just love seeing how other people express themselves. So thank you for
mhm.
sharing that.
Yeah.
Mine piece is a little different this week. I have this really old Voltex 2 bowling pin, and it's sentimental for me for a couple reasons.
Okay.
One is this belonged to the local bowling alley here in our hometown,
Mhm.
and I was lucky enough to play my first concert ever there. And before they shut the place down, I got to play one last show there.
Mhm.
So they were bookends. But where this actually came from is in my life, I have bowled one perfect 300 game during league. And at the end of the league, it was actually at the end of the night, my last bowl after I'd bowled my last strike, and I had a perfect game, which doesn't happen very
Right.
often. I literally walked down the lane, wait for it to reset, and I took the head pin and I left with it. So this is the pin that came. Now, was it the pin that I actually hit for my perfect 300 game? I have no idea. Probably not. It was definitely within the cycle, so it definitely got hit a bunch by me. And you can tell this thing had seen some action.
Mhm.
It was due to be retired anyways. I don't think the owner, he was pretty thrilled for me. It was my first 300 game, and actually the only one I ever got.
Mhm.
So, but I brought this thing home with me, and every time I see it, it brings back not only the fact that there used to be a hobby that I was really into and put a lot of effort into that I don't really do that much,
Mhm.
but still have something that remind me of it. But also too, it just reminds me of not necessarily better times, but fonder times when little more carefree, little more.
Right.
I remember the first time I ever played. My very first show ever was at the Robinson Bowling Alley and the RBC, and I was so nervous the first song I couldn't even use the kick drum. My foot was shaking so bad. Like so I was playing a hi-hat and a snare and never once used my foot because I couldn't get the thing to work.
Mm-hmm.
And when I see this, I think of that and it's magical to me. So I wanted to share it with you guys so I could tell that story and you guys could get to know a little bit more about me. I would not say this probably would have been probably 06, 07, long time ago. The building's no longer there. Business hasn't been there in forever. But this piece stuck with me, and I've been able to carry it with me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, almost 20 years now. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that's my piece. This is from my perfect 300 game in bowling. And if you asked me to do it again, probably couldn't. It was a lot of practice back then. But yeah, that's it.
Nice. Yeah, no, it's a good piece.
Yeah. Well, we would like to thank you guys for taking this time to get to know a little bit more about Curio's heritage and a little bit about my history. As always, typically we unbox trading cards so you don't have to. We have a website, www.unboxtheuniverse.com, where you can look at merch, batarangs, all kinds of things. Also, Curio has his own channel, The Curio Hunter. I'll make sure to tag that down there. He's got a bunch of content that's coming up that we shot this evening. It's going to be phenomenal. I think you guys should look forward to it. Beyond that, I don't know
a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
I will say, if let us know if you like this
Yes.
format.
Yeah.
Because we hope that you do.
Yeah.
We enjoy telling a little bit about ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
and it's something that not every channel does.
No.
But it's something. I mean, we've got all these things, and of course, we're friends in real life, and so it's like this way we get to share a little bit with each other as well.
Well, and what I like about this, as well as we know each other, that you didn't know the 300 story. This has been sitting on my shelf for forever. Mm-hmm. I had known that you had went to Vietnam. May had seen one of these, but I don't remember seeing all of these. So it's just as interesting for me to get to know a little bit more about my friend as it is for our audience to do the same. And I hope that you guys really feel that way.
If you like it, please like, share, comment, let us know, what other things you might want to know about us. Because we're always looking for ideas to make more content for you. And we want to give you, what you're looking for and what you're interested in. So, again, thanks for joining us this evening.
Yeah. Well, I've been NDRPM.
I'm the Curio Hunter.
This has been Unbox the Universe, where we unbox trading cards so you don't have to.